with the some of the properties of minimal polynomial of an operator or of a matrix. So let A is any n cross n matrix and entries of A is belonging to field F. Then first we will define what is the definition of minimal polynomial. So minimal polynomial is a polynomial, we denote m of x belonging to fx, which is a monic polynomial of least degree which satisfy this matrix is a minimal polynomial of this matrix. That is, a polynomial mx belongs to fx such that mx is monic polynomial of least degree and m of A is always a zero operator, then this mx is called a minimal polynomial of this matrix A. And directly I will switch to some of the properties on minimal polynomial, and based on properties of diagonalizability and based on these all properties of minimal polynomial, further we will discuss some of the questions. So first property of this minimal polynomial is, if Px is any polynomial belonging to f of x such that P of A is zero matrix, that is Px satisfy the matrix or Px annihilates the matrix A, this always implies minimal polynomial mx divides the polynomial Px. For example, if we will take A is idempotent matrix of order n, and we can define a polynomial Px which is x square minus x. This implies P of A is zero matrix. This implies mx divides P of x which is x into x minus 1. So this implies the possible minimal polynomial of A is either x or x minus 1 or x into x minus 1. So this can be the possible cases for minimal polynomial of any idempotent matrix. Similarly, if we can take another example, any involuntary matrix which is defined as A square equal to identity, then we can again define Px which is x square minus 1. This implies P of A is zero matrix, implies minimal polynomial mx divides Px, and which is equal to x into x minus 1 into x plus 1. So hence the possible minimal polynomial of involuntary matrix can be x minus 1 or x plus 1 or x minus 1 into x plus 1. So these are three possible cases for minimal polynomial of any involuntary matrix. Again we can take another example for nilpotent matrix. So let A is any n cross n nilpotent matrix and let index of A is k. So A is any n cross n nilpotent matrix with index is k, that is A to the power k must be a zero matrix and A to the power k minus 1 is a non-zero matrix. Then index of A is k. Then we can define a polynomial Px which is x to the power k. This implies P of A is zero matrix. This implies mx divides Px. This implies mx can be something x to the power r, where r is less than or equal to k. So if you can take r less than k, then the index of A is never k. So this directly implies m of x is exactly x to the power k. So you can directly say that if A is a nilpotent matrix whose index is A, then degree of the minimal polynomial of A is always k, which is equal to index of this matrix. Another example, if A is n cross n nilpotent matrix and index of A is k. So A is any n cross n nilpotent matrix with index k, that is A to the power k is 0 matrix and A to the power k minus 1 is non-zero matrix. Then we can define P of x, which is x to the power k. This implies P of A must be a 0 matrix. This implies minimal polynomial mx divides Px. This implies m of x is x to the power some r, and where r is less than or equal to k. So this is the possible minimal polynomial of any nilpotent matrix. Now if r is strictly less than k, then this A to the power k is 0, but lower power of A is also 0, but index of A is k, so which is contradiction. So this implies m of x is exactly x to the power k, that is the degree of minimal polynomial of nilpotent matrix with index k is exactly k degree polynomial. So this is the some of the example based on this first property. Then second property for minimal polynomial is lambda belongs to f. So second property, lambda belongs to f is an eigenvalue if and only if lambda is root of the minimal polynomial, that is m lambda is 0. So we can apply this property again on idempotent matrix. So if A square equal to A, so this implies possible minimal polynomial of A is either x or x minus 1 or x into x minus 1. So roots of this polynomial are either 0 or 1 or 0 and 1. So possible eigenvalue of any idempotent matrix are 0 and 1. And if A is not equal to identity, that is minimal polynomial of A is not equal to x minus 1, then 0 is always eigenvalue, and if 0 is eigenvalue of any matrix, then that matrix is always singular matrix. An idempotent matrix is non-singular if and only if it is identity matrix. So this is the most important property for idempotent matrix. So this is second one property for minimal polynomial. So these are two main property for a minimal polynomial. On the basis of these property, we will continue with the exam question asked in previous year exam.